Hi designers, this is a bonus video about drawing the cube. Some people were trying to draw peaked roofs on their houses, and I thought that was great, and I just wanted to show you how I did it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly go through the first part of the video, which we've already done, and then I'm going to show you how to make a peaked roof on your house, because it's definitely a fun thing to do. So first thing I need to do is to draw my my upside down arrow here to get started, and then we're going to draw a lot of parallel lines and build the box. And I'm probably going to fast forward through that stuff, but you can watch it if you want to see a review. I really liked it when you guys personalized the drawings. I drew a cat and a tree, but you guys could draw anything you wanted, although a lot of people did draw a cat and a tree. So if you try and put your own personality in there. Do what you like, okay? So there's my basic arrow shape. Now I'm just gonna draw a little house really quickly. Okay, I have drawn the front sides of the box, and I'm not gonna draw the back because we're gonna make a roof. So I'm gonna erase the top lines here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna draw a peaked roof that's gonna go here, okay? And then it's gonna go back in this direction and come down. So, I wanna find the middle. Now I made this one an even amount, or I made it odd, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know the middle is 2. There's the middle right there. And so I want the peaked roof to be right in the middle. So I'm gonna come here on this line and I'm gonna make this 2 inches. And now I'm gonna draw a line straight up in the middle of this side of the house. Okay, now I just need to figure out how tall the roof is. I don't have to measure, I can just kind of estimate, and I'm gonna say my peaked roof is gonna be right there. Okay, so now I'm going to connect the front dot here, these 2 dots, to the peak of the house. I came down a little bit on this side because I want my house to have some overhang. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, nice. So now I'm going to need to have some lines go back in this direction, and these lines are going to be parallel with this. So here we go. I'm going to just go back this direction a little bit. And the same thing with this guy. Now this is going to be tough because this is all the way over here, so I have to be super careful to make that a parallel line. I'm going to stand up and take a look at it here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's measure about how long this is here. Well, it should be the same as this, right? 3 inches. So now I'm going to go here, 3 inches, put a dot there, and put a dot here. Now all I need to do is connect those 2 dots. All right, now it's starting to look like it. So I'm going to erase some of these extra lines here. Okay, now I don't need this line. because that's underneath the roof. And I also don't really need this line that's going across the front here. While I'm doing this, do you see some place that I need to put a line? I do. This back one here needs to go up. So it looks like, so it's going to be parallel with that. So I'm going to put a little line right over there like this. All right, so now the house, there's this, maybe I'll make this a barn, okay? And because barns have very steep roof. Okay, so now here's another thing that, that people were having trouble with. And that's remembering that when you draw your doors and windows, you have to keep parallel lines. Like for instance, I saw a lot of drawings where maybe the door looked like this. And then people like to go straight and draw a straight line and come down. But even though that line is straight with the page, it's not parallel to the house, so it looks funny. So what I want to do is when I draw my windows and doors, I want to make sure that all the sides are parallel with these ones. So I'm going to draw a big barn door right here. Nice big sides, parallel, and across here. Okay, that's a nice big barn door. And then you need a window up top here. So again, that's got to have parallel sides, top and bottom. This window is the hay baler window. Make sure these lines are parallel straight up and down. All right, that's definitely starting to look like a barn. Okay, so now I'm going to do some shading. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the last drawing. I had my sunshine over here, but I think today I'll put my sunshine over here just for a little bit of difference. Okay, so draw your sun so you remember where it is. So now I got to figure out where's the shadow going to be. The shadow is definitely going to be on this side of the house. Oh, I loved when people drew sidewalks in front of their house. That was so cute. And one person drew a baseball diamond in front of their house. That was really great stuff. Really personalizes it. Okay, so I'm going to go in fast motion. I'm going to do some shading here. This will have to be the darkest side. This side is getting a little bit of light. This roof is getting lots of sunlight, so I'm not going to do very much shading there at all. Okay, so here we go. Okie doke. And then I need some shadow because the house is going, there's a shadow over here. And then remember we need to do something to make it look like it's in front of something. So maybe I will have some kind of fence that goes behind it, okay? So I'm just gonna draw a little fence. And the fence is going to go kind of like this. And you know what? I'm going to put a horse in the barn. But the horse is, I want the horse to be just sticking its head out. So I'm going to make a little horse right here. Now it actually looks like this. Oh, remember, it's probably darker inside there. Oh, you know what? Let's put the Let's put our cat right here just because the cat should be sticking its head out. All barns have cats in them to get rid of the mice. And then it's probably dark. Oh, maybe a bird up here too. So now we got some animals in there. It's definitely starting to look like a barn. This is darker inside. Barns are always dark inside. And I don't know, maybe some mountains this time, okay? Some hills, some nice rolling country hills. Nice place to ride your horses up in the hills. And a little cloud. So if the cloud goes behind the barn, it makes it look like it's coming more forward. All right, well, that's pretty good. So that's your bonus video today, how to draw a peaked roof, how to make your windows and doors parallel. All right, if you draw this, please send a picture. I'd love to see it. All right, thank you. Bye.